What's up, Internet? Current 1776 here. I got mission 133 of Battlbox right there for March 2026. It's nice and warm out. They say in Georgia, you know, you don't like the weather, just wait a couple minutes. It'll change on you. Feeling pretty good in the 70s. Yeehaw. Hopefully it's warming up wherever you're at. We're going to finish off the first quarter theme of Battlbox right here, built for the outdoors. So let's not wait any longer. Let's see what's in the box, shall we? Come along with me. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Mission 133 of Battlbox. With every mission, no matter what level you're in, basic, advanced, pro, or pro plus, you get yourself a mission booklet. You get to see what comes in all the levels of Battlbox, no matter which one you're in, so you don't get that FOMO. You know what I'm saying? Or heck, maybe it creates FOMO. I'm going to open it up. On the first page here, we've got a write-up, kind of giving you the idea, the theme, and everything, and what's in the box. But we're going to jump into it this month. Starting off with the basic, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 items. And to start it off, we've got from the lake, I think is how it's technically said. I don't know, I didn't do very well in school. So what we got here is a full-size towel. It's very nice and plush, but it's an adventure towel. They call it the terrain towel. Camo on one side, blaze orange on the other, right there. So you can do a couple things with this. Boom, quickly and easily, you've got yourself a signaling device. Right, with that blaze orange on the back, so you can use that for signaling. It's really large. All right, you got this cool camo here on the back. It's made out of recycled material, very well made. This isn't cheap by any means, man. This thing is built really nice. Having a towel is a big deal, right? A lot of times, you know, you go camping, you get wet, or if you're doing long-term camping, you're getting yourself clean in some way. You have to have some way to dry off or dry your clothes. You can roll up your clothes in these if you got your pants wet or something like that, and it will help absorb the water out of your clothing. Listen, this thing is ridiculous. It will absorb 4 times its weight in water. So it's like one of them souped up chamois as well, but it's something you'd like to use on your body as well. Really cool thing to have, and it's built for the outdoors, and again, multifunctional. When you're picking out gear and when you're trying to do the loadouts and stuff like that, it's really wise for you to try to find products or add products to your kit that are multifunctional. That way you're maximizing your functionality with your gear, but you're not growing the size of your gear necessarily and making it too hard to carry or just too much stuff, right? Multifunctional being, you can use this as a signaling device. You can use this, you know, something for you to mark an area. Let's say you've got this in your pack and you want to explore a little bit. You can drape this up, hang it up on a limb or something to where you've got orange showing on both sides. So fold it in half, drape it up over a limb. As long as you stay obviously within sight of it, you know, you can kind of see this blaze orange. Hunting purposes, turkey hunting, for instance, there's actually been people shot while carrying their turkey out of the woods because some idiot doesn't realize a human is toting the turkey. I've never understood that. But anyway, you don't have to wear blaze orange while turkey hunting, right? Turkeys can see that. But when you are exiting the woods with your game or you're on foot and you're leaving, you're no longer hunting, it's wise to have some orange with you just because there's idiots out there. You can use this to mark yourself as you're walking through the woods. Tons of uses for it, right? Keep yourself dry your clothes, dry off your gear, use it as a ground cloth. Tons of uses for this, and will hold 4x its weight in water, which is freaking cool. So next up in the basic box is from My Medic. It's the burn mod, all right? Accidents happen when you're out enjoying the outdoors, okay? Let's face it, we get complacent, right? You know, we have boiled water 1,000 times, right? Or we've cooked food over the fire 1,000 times, or we moved something around in the fire 1,000 times. And then you get complacent sometimes and you end up getting burns, and burns freaking suck so bad, and you can get a really bad infection if you don't properly treat burns. This burn mod right here is a great addition to your kit. If you're not carrying a medical kit with you at all times, you need to start doing that. My Medic's a great place to start. We've got all kinds of My Medic gear for sale at Battlbox, or you can go to My Medic and get it from them, okay? So we got the burn mod here. With the burn mod, you get 4 burn gels. I'm gonna open it up, and you get a burn dressing. Your 4 burn gels right here. They got directions on the back, obviously. So you really need to be sure to clean your burns really well and treat them. And then here we have the burn dressing. So it's 90% purified water. It's got emulsifier and surfactant in it, tea tree oil in it. You really need to be smart about your burns, okay? Because you get a nasty infection if your burns aren't treated properly. And don't ever think it's never going to happen to you, right? I've heard all kinds of horror stories. People that spend a lot of time in the outdoors, that have boiled water or whatever, and they went to pick their pot or whatever it was they were boiling water in, their vessel. Something happened, burned their hand a little bit. They, have a natural reaction to it, spill that water all over them, boiling hot water, grabbing a pan, not thinking about the handle being hot. Burns happen in the wild just as much as they happen at home. Burn dressing, burn gels in your burn mod. Put it in your pack, take it with you. You never know when you may need it. I promise you, if you ever get a good burn, you're gonna be glad you have that. It also has some pain relief to it as well. Those burns are pretty freaking nasty. Third item also is from My Medic, and it is a blister mod. Folks, if you're not taking care of your feet, you're gonna get taken out. Bottom line, I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how many times you've been in the outdoors. I don't care how many miles you have put down, be that rucking or hiking or whatever. If you ever get a good blister on your foot, on the back of your heel, it's gonna put you down if you can't take care of it. So this right here is a blister mod. You get 3 1x3 super skin blister strips and 3 2x4s. All these packages are resealable. If you got a hot spot in your shoes, you want to use these. So think of it kind of like moleskin. I'm sure you've heard of that before. You guys know how awesome super skin is. Super skin don't play. Super skin is amazing. It's flexible. It moves with your body, but it stays there. Doesn't matter how wet it gets, nothing like that. They stay. So you got some smaller ones and some larger ones. Larger ones obviously put around the bottom of your feet, the back of your heel, any of those hot spots. Got some smaller ones here for around your toe areas and things like that. And if need be, you can trim these down. Blister mod. Take care of your feet, guys. I'm telling you, I've seen it. It's happened to me. I've done some team sniper challenges. A lot of guys, if they made it to the end, it was because they had some sort of blister protection on their feet. And a lot of the people that don't make it through, it was their feet that took them out. Anybody that was in the military, anytime with a pack on their back, going many miles, they'll tell you, take care of your feet. Having things for your feet is a plus. So that's your third item in the basic box. And understand, this isn't necessarily for reaction to a blister that your notice is forming, right? You can use this as a prevention as well. So if you know you got this hot spot, you know that you typically may get a blister in that area, you can go ahead and put this in that area too. So it's for prevention and for handling once you notice you got a blister forming. Makes sense? So last up in the basic box, we need to deal with some bugs, right? The buzzing, the bugs, the creepy crawlies. Those things can dampen your day, and a lot of people won't go in the outdoors because of that. It freaking drives them crazy. So they got all these sprays and all these chemicals you can use. And I don't know about you. I don't really know what's in this stuff, man, and what it's going to do to my body over time. Anything that I can use to keep away from a lot of crazy chemicals and sprays that go into your skin and stuff like that. Even the ones that you say just put on your clothes, you can't tell me that at some point that stuff isn't leaching into your skin somehow, right? It's the Eden Defense Pack. You get this bag here, and it's got tons of stuff in here, okay? Come on, baby. All right. Mosquitoes is a big thing around here, man. Freaking mosquitoes will dry you up around here where I live now. So you get a bunch of mosquito bracelets. So it's a little bracelet that you can wear on your wrist. I'll take that out here in a minute and show you that. You get a bunch of those. You get mosquito wristband right here, mosquito wristband, mosquito patches right here. And then you get a fly trap deal in here. So we'll look at the bracelet first. This is a resealable package, so if you only have it on for a little while, say you go fishing and mosquitoes are bad, you wear it for a little while, you get back to your vehicle, you want to put this back in a pouch, you can do that. Just a very basic bracelet. Put that on your wrist and it'll help keep the mosquitoes away. And it works. I've tested these things out. Here I clearly have a mosquito problem where I live. I freaking hate them. They absolutely destroy my wife. My wife can't go outside without a mosquito bothering her, and these things work for her. You know, she's able to enjoy being outside a whole lot better. So you get mosquito bracelets, you get several packs of those. So you can replace these every 6 hours. So they'll last about 6 hours. So if you're only out for a little while, take it off, put it back in here, seal it up, you'll be good to go for next time you need it. You're out and you're doing some fishing or something, or if you're in camp trying to sleep and mosquitoes are out, put your bracelet on. You also got this one right here, and this hasn't got chemicals. It's plant powered. Citronella, geranium, lavender, peppermint. The insert is 70% neoprene. So you get 2 of these in each pack. These little pellets, we'll call them, and you slide these into the wristband. Or heck, it's even got a little hole right there. You can tie it to a string or tie it on a necklace if you want to, right? But you got this little, if you can see that well, there's this little pouch right here. You slide this dude inside that pouch, just like that, and put it on your wrist. Big wrist, little wrist, it don't matter. Boom, just like that, you got mosquito protection. 10 to 15 days, this one will last, right? So again, you get a resealable pack, and you get 2 of these in each pack with the wristband, which equals like 30 days of protection, okay? So these 6-ish hours, these 10 to 15 days. Now the patches is something that you can stick to your clothing, stick to your hat, stick to your pack, anything like that. So these little patches right here, 90 of these little patches, 6 hours a piece. Stick one of these to your hammock, stick one of these to your shelter, your sleeping bag, stick it to your tent. That's a pile of mosquito protection right there. And lastly, in this kit, you get the fly trap bag right here. So flies are a pain in the butt too while you're in camp, right? You're trying to eat, you're trying to cook, freaking flies are around, and it seems like they just freaking multiply right there on top of you. You were just on some cow patty somewhere and you're gonna come over here and stand on my food. Man, it drives me crazy. So don't just start ripping this bag open, okay? This bag is part of the trap. So on the top here, you got this circular area right here. So you wanna cut around that dotted line right there. Pull it open, you attach some string, paracord or something like that so you can hang it. And then this line right here is your fill line. So you fill that with water. Now there's stuff in here that when you add water to it, it reacts and it creates an attractant. There is a QR code on the back that you can scan and give you some better instructions if you need it. But you hang this up, fill it full of water, and it's going to attract the filth, right? Or the bugs and the freaking flies and crap. And they'll go down into the bag and, you know, it'll keep your fly situation under control. Really cool kit right here. Lots of protection from mosquitoes and such. Most everybody hates mosquitoes, right? And flies and crap like that, especially you kids. You want to get your kids out in the outdoors, you end up in a freaking mosquito infested area and they completely are turned off by it. They're like, okay, I'm not doing this camping thing. I'm not doing this outdoor adventure crap, Dad. These mosquitoes are horrible. Put one of them bracelets or wrist straps or patch on your kid, man. Problem averted. Whole pack of stuff from Eden Defense. All right, effective lighting. Let's go. Advanced box time, the Haven 10,000. lantern right there. This thing right here is freaking nuts, guys. Really, really rugged, tough, and it's built for the outdoors, man, and great for indoor situations if need be as well. Let's not forget that. So it's 10,000 milliamp hour. Got a power bank. It comes with your cable right here for charging. It's 1200 lumens. It's got the solar panel on there. You can, in the collapse mode, you can use this area for flashlight handles on each side, kind of like a, what's that thing? What's that thing called? An accordion, is that right? Open it up like that, you can hang it, charge it in the sun, use it at camp, use it as a flashlight. It's also a power bank. You can charge other devices with it as well. USB-C, I know the frame rate of the camera. So you got several modes here. You also got an SOS mode. That it looks like that because of the frame rate of the camera, so sorry about that. Low, medium, high, SOS. It's flashing. It's actually not flashing frame rate, okay? You got your low, medium, high, and your SOS as a lantern here. So you got your button at the top in lantern mode, button at the bottom in flashlight mode, USB-C chargeable right there, and of course, solar panel on the top right there. This thing is freaking nice, man. When you, this is one of the nicest collapsible type lanterns I've ever had the experience to mess with. Very durable, and it's got a really big solar panel on it. It's IPX6 waterproof, so you ain't got to worry about none of that while you're out there in the wild if it ends up getting wet or anything. Charging port right there, in and out. Charge your phones, little tablets, headlamps, little things like that. Great thing to have in camp, especially as a lantern in your cooking area, and hanging up in your tent or just sitting on a picnic table or anything like that. Be sure it's getting some good sunlight during the day and it's ready to rock and roll at night. Yeehaw. And what's really cool about these is these are very effective light sources in your home when there's a power outage. I mean, these things put off a great amount of light. They're diffused, so it's not like blinding to you. You can set this down on the kitchen table with your family and play cards or do whatever it is to pass the time during a power outage. Really cool light from Haven, the 3-in-1 collapsible lantern. Yeehaw. On the low setting, it can run for 120 hours on the low setting. So that be's your advanced boxed item right there, baby. So if you got basic, you got the basic gear. If you got advanced, you get this and the basic gear and so forth. So let's go to the Pro Box. Yeehaw. So the Pro Box item this month is recommended by a member and myself. I love these things. I've been waiting for this new design to come out and y'all are gonna freaking love it. And our member, Eric Y from Missoula, Montana, says yeehaw about this product as well. It is the newly designed Uberleben Stoker, and it's in titanium. Yeehaw, right there. This right here is a favorite of mine when it comes to the flat pack stoves. It's titanium, so it's super lightweight. Comes in this wax canvas little flat pack pouch. Literally, I don't care how small your pack is, this right here is gonna be able to fit in your pack. You can stick this above the visor in your vehicle, okay? Always have a little stove with you. I really like the natural stoves out there. It helps you contain your fire really good. It really helps direct the heat to what you're trying to heat up. They're very quick and easy and simple to set up. And it being titanium, super lightweight. Take this out. Currently it has plastic on it, so I'm gonna take the plastic off. Substantially lighter weight than their stainless version. So here's your bottom plate. This is where the ash and some airflow will come up through into the bottom. And then you've got your 4 sides and your front right here. So the front's where you can feed more sticks and material inside to get the fire going. But it's very simple. You just slide the dude together, right? So you got opposing ears here. You just slide it together, work your way around. Once you get 3 sides, typically it's a good idea to go ahead and put your bottom plate in. Your bottom plate has 3 ears and one without an ear. The one without the ear goes towards the front. And boom, it's as simple as that. There's your stove. You put natural material in there, you know, get you some fat wood, get it going, throw you some fat wood in there with some dry sticks and twigs, and you just feed the fire through the center there. And one of the major things that they changed, they used to have the 2 little crossbars that crossed along the top right there, which made it a little bit difficult for smaller things, smaller cups, smaller pots. They switched to this that fits in there really nice and completely covers the top. So now you can put literally any size pot or whatever, no matter how small it is. You don't have to worry about it falling down through there or tipping over like the older design. So right there in a super small, compact deal, you can have a freaking natural stove at all times with you, and they call it the Stoker. Titanium, baby. How about that, Taylor Martin from Best Damn EDC? Got some titanium. Look at that. I love it, man. I think it's great. All right, it's Pro Plus box time. The Rock Shock from Mikkel Williamson, better known as Williamson Copenhagen. Shoo! All right, here it goes. I'll go ahead and tell y'all, this thing's anything like the one I tested. Be careful, this cat is sharp. So you got your big old sheath right here, which is a marriage of nylon and some really hard plastic right there. You got holes where you can attach it to molly or strap it to things, do whatever you want with it right there. Designed by Mikkel Williamson, the Rock Shock. So we got 3CR 420 steel with black titanium finish to it. Double injection molded handle on this thing. So I got to read this, be sure I get it right. So the first injection is hard plastic PP plus fiberglass, and that would be the tan area on here. And then the second injection is soft rubber TPR, which is the black area. So this is a dual injection molded handle right here. Freaking stupid sharp. It's got a 90-degree spine, very well balanced. You got kind of your modified Tonto style blade right there. So the reason why they did this handle like this is it gives ultra durability and strength, but also comfort. There's a lot of injection molded type handles out there, man. They're so hard plastic they almost feel like you're holding the steel, right? And then some of them, they're too soft. So like this is the perfect marriage of rigidity and comfort and overall toughness, okay? You can beat the freaking crap out of this thing. Very little to no shock comes back through here. I don't know, man, it's interesting if you've ever used a lot of blades like this, you've noticed the difference in some of them, right? And a lot of it has to deal with the handle that it has. This Rock Shock here rocks because it's very little shock, you know what I'm saying? You got your lanyard hole right there, which is wise to have with a big old blade like this. It's super comfortable, very well balanced, and it's ready for work in the outdoors for sure. So there's really not a use in the outdoors that this thing right here won't handle. Williamson Copenhagen, Mikkel's designs are always a pleasure to use for sure. You're gonna enjoy this thing right here. And be careful because she is rather sharp, and that's like thick cardboardish type paper right there. Freaking sharp. Where your smaller, lighter tools fall short, you got this dude right here. Common sense. I love it. Get you chopping, you clearing, all the things on with that dude. And it's all yeehaw. So that's mission 133 of Battlbox, folks. Let's do a really quick recap, shall we? Oh yeah, so now this is in no particular order. We're gonna start right here with the My Medic gear. You got your burn mod and your blister mod that was in the basic box. It's all yeehaw. Let me tell you fellas, you gotta keep your feet ready with the blister mods right there. You get a bad blister on your foot, you're done, all right? Use them things. Then we got the burn mod. Don't ever think it'll never happen to you, because I promise you that's when it's going to happen, and you're going to wish you had a way to take care of it, because burns suck, okay? Even minor burns suck. That burn mod right there and get you out of a really bad situation. It happens, guys. Be smart, don't be complacent, but if you end up getting burned, break out that burn mod. Mosquitoes and bugs suck, you hear me? So from Eden, we got this whole pack right here. You get a bunch of mosquito bracelets, you get wristbands, and you get the fly trap right there. That's freaking awesome, okay? I'm telling you right now, you want to discourage somebody that you're trying to introduce to the outdoors, just let them get around a bunch of mosquitoes. They're done. They're not doing it no more. They're out. You're crazy. I'm not doing this ever again. But if you got these things, these patches, these bracelets, the wristband, and then you can deal with them freaking pesky flies. Not only are you making your experience more better, but you're making the people that you're trying to introduce to the outdoors experience way more better. You know what I'm saying? Some people say, I just deal with it. Some people can't. And there's some places down here in the South where you think you can deal with it, you can't. They're so freaking bad. It is the most miserable thing ever. Not with those, okay? No chemicals, no sprays, no crap you gotta keep up with, no keep applying, no worries about getting chemicals leached into your skin. That stuff works, and they're small, compact. You can spread them out, and you can hand them out to your friends, and you can keep your friends in the outdoors with you instead of them running off with freaking bumps and welts all over their body from stupid mosquitoes. Lighting, the Haven 10,000 3-in-1 solar. You got your lantern, you got your flashlight, and your power bank, guys. IP6 or IPX6, excuse me, waterproof, solar panel, the whole nine. This thing is freaking great. Really nice diffused light. Charge up your devices and light up the dark in camp or at home with the Haven 10,000. Speaking of awesome and gonna love it, right there, the all new design Stoker from Uberleben in titanium. Guys, the ultimate flat pack natural stove system right there. Feed your natural materials through the front right there. It's got the full screen on top, so no more worries about smaller things being unbalanced and toppling over like that. Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that no more. And then you, of course, got your little wax canvas flat pack pouch right there to keep it in. Super lightweight, super durable, and once it heats up, gets a really cool patina to it as well. Yeah, like no joke, I absolutely love Uberleben and I love all their products. The Stokers have been one of my favorites. Only thing that I had a little bit of nitpicking about with the old design was the way they had the pieces of metal going across the top in an X pattern. Things got tippy. They switched over to that. Great. It's perfect now. It's absolutely perfect. And it's titanium. So that's yeehaw too. And then from Lake, we've got this adventure towel right here that beautiful Rock Shock sitting on. Blaze orange on one side, camo on the other. It will absorb 4 times its weight in water. Super soft, great camp towel. Great thing to use as a ground sheet. Tons of uses, guys. If you got wet clothes, you can roll them up in that, squeeze it. It'll suck the moisture out of your clothes, help your clothes dry faster. You can use it as a regular towel when you're cleaning off, when you're cleaning gear, whatever. It's huge, made very, very well. Like, this is a high quality piece of gear right here. And lastly, we've got from Williamson, Copenhagen, the Rock Shock. It's kind of modified Tonto mega blade right there. Comes with your nylon and plastic sheath with plenty of mounting options if you want to strap it to anything. It's got that dual injection handle right there, which I tried to explain it as best I could. Guys, you're just gonna have to notice it when you have it in your hand. It's unique and it works great. Nice and rigid, yet comfortable in the hand. Really takes a lot of the shock out when you're using this thing for clearing and doing all the things in camp. 90-degree spine, it's got all the things. It's got all the things. It's got all the things. It's freaking great. It's freaking awesome. So that rounds out the first quarterly theme of Battlbox here in 2026, built for the outdoors. So you got all the stuff from January, February, and now March. All that stuff can go into your pack that you got in January. And of course you can add to it, and that's a good kit to get you going in the outdoors because it's built for the outdoors, yeehaw. So mission 134 is coming up next, and it's gonna be the first box of 3 that will be the next theme. So what do you think the theme's gonna be? What do you think? What you think? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the theme over the last 3 months. If you wanna know about Battlbox a little bit more, you can check us out on any social media platform. Just search Battlbox, you'll find us there. You can go to battlbox.com, go to the What's in the Box page. You'll see every mission from mission 133 all the way down to mission 1 back in March of 2015, I believe it was. I've been here a long time, I'm kind of an OG. But yeah, you check us out there. If you got any other questions, you can go to the frequently asked questions tab on the website, and if the answer isn't there, just hit up our customer service or send us an email at questions@battlbox.com and we'll get back to you. What do you think next month's theme or the next quarter theme is going to be starting next month? Let me know down in the comments. I love you, I mean it. I'll see you next month with mission 134 of Battlbox. Yeehaw.